teaching in school. I think we need to support our teachers. My honest opinion, I think you need to get rid of the calculator and go back to doing math problems by hand, because there's a lot of kids out here, young people, that couldn't give you the proper change back. That's quite astonishing. Reading. I'm not much of a reader, but I'll tell you what, I read that newspaper every day, and if I hadn't read the newspaper today, I would not be here, because I was misinformed and didn't know anything about this meeting tonight. But I'm glad I'm here, because I love voicing my opinion. You know, when I go out of my way to do things for people, it makes me feel good. And it makes those people feel good. For instance, running my hot dog cart. I've changed a lot of people's lives down there. I make them feel good. And one of my customers had a heart attack on a busy Saturday afternoon. Going to the hospital, he died. I had a line of customers, and as soon as I got done, I shut my cart down and had somebody watch it. I went to that hospital. I was there for 3 hours with the family to give them my condolence. This is what I want to portray in this community. People going out of their way to make a difference. And this is what we need in our government. Harassing small business doesn't brighten the future of our community. As far as the income tax, yeah, I'd like to see it lowered, but it's not going to happen overnight. We need to. I'll be honest with you. I want to see this casino come here. It's going to create jobs. People think it's going to create crime. What's creating crime is the epidemic of drugs in this community, which is breaking up families, lack of education. That's what, and it's bringing blight to our community. People weren't born to be pigs. But when you lose reality with yourself and your loved ones, there comes the blight. The Port Huron, we are now facing the current economic crisis. I think if we, now see, the thing is, the rent is so high downtown. Downtown's been such a big subject for many years. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I have the answer, but my common sense opinion is the people that own the property, I feel like it's a tax write-off for them. They need to lower the rent. And if you can lower the rent and lower that tax, I believe we could get small business and get a variety. I'd like to see a buffet downtown. I mean, I eat at the one over here at the north end, the Golden Corral. I walk in there and the girl asks me how many, and I say one, eating for 4. I love to eat, but I eat lots of vegetables, lots of fruits. And I watch 80% of the people that come in are Canadian customers. I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for the people across this border, this town will be in a lot worse shape. At the dollar, I like to see a dollar store downtown, a buffet, a shoe store. Variety is the spice of life. It's like having a yard sale. The more stuff you got out there, the more you're going to sell. We need variety in this downtown area for it to grow. And if we can get that and do that, it'll be like the good old days. But it all starts with everybody working together. You know, at that last council meeting, I heard this family's plea for their home. And I really believe in my own mind, if I hadn't spoke up like I did to the council, to the mayor, city manager. He didn't say a whole lot. It got voted down. They have a chance now until January to get their house up to code. And thank you for talking to the pastor, Brian. I heard all about it. But when I went out with that family, and the chief of police went out also, The chief of police handed that family a bill. I knew what it was. And I told that lady, I said, well, whatever it is, I'll match it. It was $100 the chief gave him. I also went in my wallet and gave $100, even though I needed it myself for my own rent. That family needed it more. This is a prime example of a leader in a community. Not necessarily financially. I wish I had $100,000. I'd give 101 away, but I don't. But we all, we all are leaders in this community. And we start going out our way to make this a better community, a safer community, neighborhood watch. We need to get these drugs out of our neighborhoods so that the community is responsible. And that's what it's all about. And especially those little ones. You know, I've donated over $3,000 for St. Clair Child Abuse and Neglect. Because I look into a child's eyes, I see life. And one thing I will never do is give up the fight. Because I am an American, day and night. Thank you.
Thank you all very much for coming. And yes, Carol.
I just have a comment to set the record straight. I called all 12 candidates, and the ones I didn't speak to, I did leave a message. Then I called all 3 mayoral candidates. The ones I didn't speak to, I did leave a message. You called me back and left the message with a phone number. I tried to call you 3 more times, but I was told every time that the number was not in service. I just want you to know there was no favoritism.
And where are you from?
Does it matter? I'm local. I called the number you left.
Carol is part of our leadership team at the Blue Water Area
I'm the one who
Patriot.
called everyone. I called you, but the number you left was no, they told me it wasn't operating. I tried 3 more times. I just want you to know, we did invite you.
Oh,
Just setting the record straight.
oh, that's all right. It's fine. I'm glad I read the paper, though.
I called.
Because if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have been here.
Okay.
I apologize about that.
I'm glad you read the paper.
But I am man enough.